Have you ever heard of a website called Etsy? They got some weird Star Wars stuff on it, and we're going to take a look at some of it right now. Guys, welcome back to the last video, 2024. Remember when you were a little kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, and you thought, man, the 2000s, you'd be flying in cars and stuff. And here we are in 2024, or at the very end of it. And we got no damn flying car, do we? But we're just going to have a lot of fun. But we're going to head over to a website called Etsy. I've heard of it, never really been there, but I was looking around and some weird Star Wars stuff, some weird other stuff too. But the more I looked, I thought, maybe it's not that weird. Maybe it's cool. So I said, hey, I'll make a video and let you decide. Is this stuff weird or is it cool? Let's dig into it. And we'll start right here with this Darth Vader, I don't know, some kind of fish tank with Darth Vader inside of it. But it lights up, diorama Darth Vader. Now at first this is one of those, I said, this is stupid. And then the more I looked at it, I said, hey, that might be kind of cool. So you let me know in the comments below, is that cool or is that stupid? Is that stupid or is that cool? Oh, sale ends in one day. Better hurry on that. How about this right here? A plant holder? A potted plant holder for in the shape of a Death Star to put your plant in? The type of people I know that love Star Wars ain't gonna buy a dang plant pot to put put plants in. They don't have plants unless it's those kind of grow in the black light in the back of the room. And then we've got, what is this? Oh, kind of Star Wars fans I know, they don't have house guests, much less one that needs a food tray. Look at all this. You got your little chicken wings right there in the middle, chicken wings, and then you got your cookies and salts and, I don't know, cheese all over the side. This is just weird. It sure ain't worth no $52. Not in my house. I wouldn't get no use out of it. What about this? Oh, this is a Wine Mom shirt. Type of shirt that would buy their 12-year-old son a shirt that says, I'd rather be gaming or something like that. Or probably in the kitchen's got a sign that says, live, laugh, love or something. And this is one that wants to be hip and cool. Oh, my kids like Star Wars. And they buy this crap. Nice ass though, nice ass. Then we have, that's kind of, if that was figures on it, it'd be better. But if you collect Legos, that's kind of cool. I'll put that in the cool section right there. Can't even spell his name right. Anakin. Who would wear it? This was like worse shirts than they sell over at Junkmanmerch.com. Yeah, Junkmanmerch.com. Where all shirts right now, depending on when you watch this video, are on sale for only $17. $17. Just go to Junkmanmerch.com. What? It looks like a man's neck and a man's face, but it's got a girl's belt on. I'm very confused about that, so we'll move on. How about this? Some glasses. It only look like good glasses to drink out of, but you pour it in, and I don't know, the coldness, or maybe you got to drink something hot, not really sure, but it makes the lightsabers light up. That on itself I can see kind of cool, but it just doesn't look like the type of glass you want to sit around and sip on. But there it is. Maybe you think it's cool, but there it is. Glasses with lightsabers on them over at Etsy. I almost said Wish.com because this was going to be a Wish.com video. Etsy. Who wants a portrait of Chewbacca taking a dump? Why is he reading two different newspapers? Who? And why has he got newspapers on the floor? I guess he started off doing it like a dog, doing it on the paper. And Han Solo said, get your furry ass on that toilet. This is weird. Then we've got, a VHS. It's not even a real VHS tape. Well, it might be a real VHS tape, but it's not a real Star Wars VHS tape. But they put some lights in it and put a clock on it. Now, you can get it without the clock, and that's a little bit more cooler. It's kind of cool. It don't look like something I would buy, but it don't look that bad. I'm not going to make too much fun of it. But here we go. Look at this. Pen holder for Darth Vader holding a pen. I present you the pen. Who has a pen holder? I can't even keep up with a pen more than 5 minutes. I'll lose it. Maybe that means I need a pen holder. I don't know. Man, you get this thing. This is something your kid might get you. See it at the store, get it for your birthday. You're like, oh, grab, put a pen on it. Then you never see it again. It's at the top of the closet like this with no pen or nothing in it. Jar Jar Binks earrings. And little, got little pink stars on it. Who's gonna wear those? A girl? A girls ain't wearing no Jar Jar Binks earring. I can't even get it out. Earrings. Star Wars. Fake fingernails. Is this what Star Wars has become? Star Wars was so cool back in the 80s. And now they're selling Star Wars fingernails. Lee press-on nails. No sense. But I have to admit, I would look pretty dang fancy if I had them in videos. Now wouldn't I? Wouldn't you like to see that? Like a hair in my eye. Okay. A stormtrooper with a skull in it. Why is there a skull in a stormtrooper helmet? It's just a normal head inside. Maybe a Jingo head. I give you that. And they're the first order stormtrooper? Maybe it's a regular stormtrooper. It's hard to tell. But a skull in it. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. Whoever made it did some great work on it. But I don't know about that. Then, what's with Chewbacca taking shits? Wookie turds. Nobody want to see that. You know he's got some dingleberries that Han has to cut out. And then we've got a big C with a Darth. Then we got a big C with a Death Star floating in it. I sure wish I had a Death Star that floated in the center of a sea. Well, Etsy's got it for you. You want a portrait of Darth Vader sitting in the garden sipping tea? I've never even seen tea in Star Wars. Weird. Weird. Damn stormtrooper with a dog head on it. Dogs can't be stormtroopers. Worst of all, I think that's a clone trooper. Might be the worst thing that happened to Star Wars since that Jedi Rock. First, I thought they were selling some kind of Funkos, but no. Star Wars tea. To go with your Star Wars Darth Vader sipping tea poster, I guess. Tea. Never seen no tea in Star Wars. Well, Captain Antilles did order Earl Grey a lot. I remember that, but let's move on. This is the gun from the Lego Star Wars game. Or I guess it comes with a Lego figure. I think it's a Lego game. I guess it turned into a lamp, and I don't know. I might let this one pass as the cool factor. It's very unique, though. Nobody would really. You gotta take a special kind of person to know what that is to come over to visit, you know. But I'll let this one. I'll let this one slide. I cannot let this one slide. Pop art. Luke, Han, and Leia. That's canines. Well, I guess one canine and a pussy. You got Leia as the pussy, and you got Luke as a dog, and Han. Why you put dogs on stuff? I would have seen Han Solo sitting on the toilet. Charo holders. Charo. A holder for that lady that was always on the Love Boat? Goochie goo. I don't know. Who gets these things that bad? I can't tell you. I don't think I ever ate one. Maybe a bite of one. But who buys it so much they got to have a holder for it to walk around with? That they eat it all day. Makes no sense. And then we've got this. Vintage Star Wars toys. It says vintage. This is the 90s. It's neo-modern. I've done a whole video why the 90s isn't vintage. I know, it's over 20 years old. No! It's modern terms. It's got different terms when it comes to clay. I can do a whole, you want to do another video on it again? I could. You got antique, you got vintage. Okay, I won't get all into it. 90s is not vintage. They just do that to catch your eye. Sand from the Sarlacc pit. Says it's a prop for the movie. What did they do to fly where they filmed this scene and put this sand? Probably just put sand from the next door neighborhood in it. You know, really, come on. That's just weird. Then we've got, what is this? Socks? Jedi neckties. Parody socks. Look at, something wrong with Yoda over here. One thing, he's got a mullet. And who's the other guy? I know Darth Vader's in the suit. Who's the other guy? Not the little, I don't know, Chaos Monday. I think that's his name. I'm talking about the other one. That was Mace Windu. Well, it just doesn't look right. Wrong color. Maybe he's got alopecia or something. Then we've got, oh God, a Star Wars do-rag. Sorry. Do-rags for thugs. You can't be a thug and have a Star Wars do-rag. Let's get on out of here. Check this out. This is pretty darn cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's magnets. And it's got like a little glass part where the figure is. And you stick it on your refrigerator or wherever you want to stick it. I guess you want to put it right on the refrigerator. Whatever is metal you can stick it to. Kinda like that. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, back. I had to close the window because the window's open for the dog to look out, and there's people walking down the street. They don't want to hear me getting all excited about my Etsy Star Wars findings. Let's move on to Stormtrooper taking a poop. What's the deal? What's poop? Can you imagine going to a guy's house or anybody's house and they got one wall's got Chewbacca pooping, and another one's got Han Solo's a dog, and another one's got Stormtrooper pooping? Are these people fans of Star Wars or just fans of people pooping? I don't really know. Then we have, Star Wars vintage comic books as flowers. They cut up vintage Star Wars. Oh my God, please tell me they didn't cut up vintage Marvel Star Wars. The best EU in Star Wars is the 80s. Don't let them tell you, don't let those kids of the 90s tell you that the EU in the 90s is better. Sure, it has some good ones. Heir of the Empire, Dark Empire, some good ones. But the best EU in Star Wars history is the 80s, and then they killed it. Yeah, Lucas and his team killed it. You think you hear these kids that grew up on the prequels complaining about that? No, they complain when Disney does it, but they don't complain when Lucas does it. It's okay then. No, the 80s is the best EU, and that's my Star Wars canon. If you're going to tell me it's not good, don't even bother. Don't even bother, because we're looking at Etsy stuff. Oh, we already looked at that. I guess we're not looking at Etsy stuff because we're done. That's it. Can you believe it? We got to the end. I never thought it would get here. Let me go get my credit card. That's all some things I want to buy.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.